a new age of might came to Sedaria. An age defined by one simple decree. That whoever was the strongest in Sedaria, enough to slay its previous ruler, would hold dominion over the land. And so it was, for thousands of years. And so it is, yet today. Aloysius, the Mad King of Sedaria, now rules these lands. Over the last 10 years, he has spread his influence. Using cruel hobgoblins and gnolls as soldiers, the land of Sedaria quakes, torn apart by his frenzied greed for the power it holds within. For Sedaria is a lost land, a land of riches unclaimed, of legends untold, of power unseen. A beautiful, vast, and deadly land. It calls to the bold, to the clever, to the daring, to any who would dare its shores seeking adventure. It calls to Megan, the war-forged paladin. It calls to Nyx, the half-elf warlock. It calls to Nizin, the dragon-born rogue. It calls to Tig, the kobold bard. It calls to Zidane, the wood elf ranger. And to those it calls, Sedaria offers welcome. The wilds are not easy, and not kind, but they shall give a tale to remember. For this is the land of limitless adventure. This is the legend of the Wildlands.
Hello, and welcome to D6 Tricks, Legend of the Wildlands. I am your host and Dungeon Master Alex, and if I were to restructure the military, it would all be based on Randy Quaid in Independence Day saying, "Hello, boys, I'm back!" And then he, flies into the UFO, and there's a lot of explosions, and that would be really cool. Anyway, joining me are my little personal private military of my lovely cast and crew of players. We have Atwas.
Have we considered moving to a golf-based economy?
Deep thoughts. We have Juno.
Apparently, the U.S. military is becoming like a grinder profile.
Yep.
What?
We have Professor Moore.
But just think, the smaller the number in your bank, the richer you are then.
Golf economy. That's how it goes. And we have...
True.
And we have Queen Creeps.
Well, I don't know anything about war or economy, but what I do have is allergies.
Congratulations. You got allergies.
Hey, I have those too.
Yay, we should hold hands with our allergies.
Oh my goodness, we got allergies.
That's a great idea. Nose hairs start curling out of my nostrils like tentacles. Like tentacles to reach out towards you.
All right. Speaking of tentacles, speaking of tentacles, those are things that were encountered down in the Underdark, which I shall recap for our last time on recap. We decided to step out of the cave full of Acherite after doing some mining for it, figuring that surely the memory shard wouldn't be in here, and decided to take a long look around the Underdark, doing some hot and colder to see, is the memory shard here? No, colder. Is the memory shard in here? Nope, still colder. And they keep on looking and realize, wait, it was in fact in the Acherite cave at the end of the King's Highway, the memory shard was. God damn it. But having acquired said memory shard and decided, let's not open it in the Acherite cave, our heroes found their way out of the Underdark, climbed out through a spider web infested cave that they just quickly went out of because fuck the Underdark, and opened up the memory shard, which was shard number 11. which did not have Bellemere in it, but it did have King Augustine and Lilia at the den of all that acarite, as Lilia persuaded the king, hey, you need this acarite to basically supply an army that's going to protect you from all of the people of this land who hate you and want you dead, because that's just how Sideria's rule of might works, and that's the side effects of it. But after that, the last memory shard the group had to find before the one that was apparently so sealed away they couldn't find it until last was in a town of Peace Through Tyranny. So the group decided to sneak through the Heartland and head to a set of what looked to be ruins on the map. The ruins were of an old castle town, known conveniently as Old Castletown, where a bunch of presumably charmed and hypnotized gnolls and hobgoblins were miming the actions of like a sleepy town taking care of stuff like sweeping up, despite the fact that it was obviously disheveled. There were some like broken buildings and whatnot. So our heroes decided to basically hunker down at the entrance and leave their rogue to do the sneaky sneak and eliminate some of the gnolls there to try to get things down to more fair numbers if there was a fight to break out. Unfortunately, while they were doing so, Barvier, the companion who was helping track down the memory shards, got charmed by some runes that were placed around the town and fell under the spell. Along with that, enough noise was made with the assassinations of various gnolls that shadowy owls were alerted. Owls with human teeth in their mouths, led by one that was actually leaking shadowy matter and was huge, like the size of a young dragon, known as Lock Crown, who, speaking perfect common, said that blood was spilled in a town he was meant to keep the peace in, and he demanded recompense. And that is where we are going to resume our session. Oh boy, we love spooky owls in this house. Woo!
Okay, question before we actually
Say that
again. Jesus.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is the intent here we're gonna fight this owl to the death? Because I don't know the consequences if we fucking kill the owl.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
We haven't gotten that far yet. I know I have initiative set up, but that's for my convenience. Theoretically, you could avoid combat here.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so it was paranoia the whole time. The sword of Damocles strikes again.
I will say, to be clear, you'd have to convince Tig to like not throw it down. They don't give a shit about negotiating with this guy at this point.
and Nizit very much wants them dead, but they are putting on a cordial act at this moment in time.
So if someone wants to try negotiating, step forward.
Okay, fine, you win. I'll download Duolingo and learn Goblin.
Yeah.
Well, he's speaking common. It's fine.
Yeah, listen. You missed your High Valyrian lesson.
Oh. Oh god, okay, negotiation.
Okay, so where in the conversation were we exactly?
I would also like to know this.
So at first the conversation was just with Nissa, Nissa's character. That is, I don't know why I'm saying Nissa. The name is Nizip. I'm silly. Yeah.
To be fair, they have the same first three letters.
Yeah.
All right. The first part of the conversation was with Nizip, and Lockron's like, hey, take me to the rest of your group so we can all chat this up. And once that happened, Lockcrown perched on like one of the signposts on one of the buildings and is like, allow me to introduce myself. In the common tongue, you could translate my name as Lockcrown. I am many titles. The Eyes of the King, Peacekeeper here. Mayor of this town, you could say. And as Peacekeeper would imply, it is my job to keep this town peaceful. That peace has been broken, and so recompense must be paid.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I was a little slow on the upkeep of what was happening here. It was just a little murder. I mean,
What kind of recompense would you be looking for?
Well, seeing as some of the townsfolk here have been murdered, and their duties would have to be picked up. I would say leaving one of your member here to make up for that would be fine. In fact, it seems you already have one that would fit the bill, he says, rotating his head like owls do, looking at Barvir.
It was a very nasty surprise, admittedly. That is why we may have jumped to the conclusion that the place was hostile.
Hostilities have no place in my domain. I was tasked to keep the peace, and that I shall, by any means necessary.
I'm gonna assume it was the king that tasked you?
Yes.
If I may be so bold to ask, great peacekeeper, may I ask why?
He needed someone to keep eyes on this town where his eyes had failed him. After all, it was here where seeds of rebellion began. And he cannot have that, not when he is trying to rule over the country.
Well, of course not, but, I can't help look at the place, and Tag kind of, looks around and just... When was the last time he checked up on you in your task, anyway?
My job is to keep the peace. Upkeep of infrastructure is not within those margins.
I see.
Oh.
So he left you here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't actually care about one of the people you entrust.
Care is irrelevant. I was given a task, and I perform it.
Oh, I'm not denying that. You're definitely doing a good job at the task he left you.
To clarify, do you serve the King of the Crown?
I serve the crown of Sedaria.
I see. You must have sworn a very powerful oath then. How long have you served?
It has been almost a decade.
It's a long time.
Yes.
Oh, so from the beginning of his reign.
Shortly afterwards.
I see. So wait, did he just happen to find you, or were you here all the time?
He opened a line of communication. I answered.
I see.
I
see.
Oh,
you can.
Are you out of this plane?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check to identify what's up with these owls, if you'd like.
I'd love to.
I already know what's up with them. They're fucked up, that's what.
16.
16. Well, along with being fucked up and having human teeth, these owls are the Strix.
What is Strix?
So, Strix hail from the plane of shadow, one of the transitive planes that is kind of like the ethereal plane, the astral plane, things that are meant for travel in between dimensions. But the plane of shadows is one that's one of death, decay, shadows, all that thing. You probably guessed shadows based on the fact it's plane of shadows. Strix are natives, and they are they're monstrous owls who basically are there to enforce law and order among death and decay. So if they get a task that, hey, it is important for preservation of history and whatnot that you keep the peace in this town, they'll be like, okay.
All right.
Ooh, it's spelled with a Y instead of an I, and that's how you know these are freaky owls.
Now,
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this out of character, and this might be a very bit of a stretch because I cannot remember what realm this guy was from. Don't suppose he's got any connection to Jaganal, does he?
Plane of Shadows is not the
He
Abyss.
was a demon. Yeah.
Isn't the Abyss? Okay. I just couldn't remember which realm he was from. Could get along though.
I think I had an idea. Oh, hell.
Go for it.
Just to make sure I understand, your enthralled folk are the only residents of this place, yes?
Currently, yes.
One would think the place would be most at peace when it was completely still, no residents at all.
Yes. But it's hardly a town if there are no villagers and townsfolk, is it?
Well, didn't look like a town from the outside. Just a ruin, hence the mistake.
He continues to rotate his head between all of you. Then looks back over towards the group as a whole. Appearances are easily falsified things.
Of course.
Huh?
Now then, as I said, recompense is demanded. I will accept your friend as another townsfolk and consider us to be even. A very nice deal, if I would say so myself. 3 for the price of 1.
True. Except for the fact that he's our friend.
And?
Yes. He is our friend, and
As much as they belong to you, he belongs to us.
Yeah, he's been a great asset to our team, and we are still in great need of him at present. And also, I don't think he's in the best place to consent right now.
That is why I'm asking you and not him.
Right.
I'm afraid then we shall have to settle it another way.
Ugh.
And what did you have in mind?
Well, what would someone like you possibly want or need?
I want peace in this region.
What if we gave you defenses? Like, we stop people coming in here and bothering the town.
Explain.
I mean, if nobody can get in, then you've got no troubles, right? If we fortify, if we guarantee you that we could get people to protect it?
A consideration worth having, yes. So you would get others who are presumably not your friend and therefore not within your realm of care, and add them to the ranks of townsfolk here?
I didn't think that far ahead, but I meant more like on the outer borders, so... Not exactly townsfolk, but they have the town's best interests at heart.
And how would you guarantee that?
Do you mind if we just turn our backs for a second and have a team meeting?
I am watching.
Luckily, we don't have to. We have psychic connection, so we can just, converse.
Okay, do you mind if we stand in complete silence for 5 seconds and we'll get back to you?
He stares in complete silence.
Perfect. I'll message, guys, I have no idea. I'm running off my mouth here.
Cool. Dying in silence.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There are those who may accept such an undertaking for the right amount of coin.
Mm-hmm. I just want to do
I'm
it
sorry.
in a non... No, I did hear it.
Just before I go on, is quote unquote townsfolk like magical thing? I wasn't here for the past couple of weeks, so
Yeah, there's some
Are they
sort of
like-
spell making them.
They're like enthralled or enchanted
Yeah.
in some way.
okay.
It was
Do they?
Yeah, it was triggered after they read these like runes in Goblin.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, next we'll say.
Do they
well,
seem unhappy?
More days than anything?
Think of
Days.
like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'd be willing to do that. The problem is I don't want them all, hypnotized. I kind of want them to do this of their own free will.
Tag sound on the outside sits down and starts kind of like meditatively strumming a bit of a tune, but just towards Nyx, just kind of tosses out the thought. We can't finance a solution to every single problem in Sedaria. We don't have the time or the ability. It was a good idea, but I don't think that is the right tree to be backing up.
Is it right to do so much bloodshed right next to the castle, though?
Tag just kind of like, it's like a bit of a pause and just, I mean, we're going to have to eventually anyway.
Ugh. That actually makes them like visibly uncomfortable, but it's kind of... It looks like they're trying to accept it, but that like hit the reality of like, oh yeah, shoot.
We do be planning some, like regicide and shit.
That's a treat.
As it turns out,
but it's so far in the future.
as it turns out, we might have to kill the autocrat.
Right, wrong. That's for the victors to decide.
Can you allow me one more question before we kill the owl?
What is your question? Just ask it.
Nyx will step forward again. Sorry, great peacekeeper, like kind of a low bow. I really this is a lot. I'm sorry. There was just one thing that you said before I wanted to go back to real quick. You said that you're here to be the king's eyes. Do you know what happened for that to... How did he lose his sight?
I do know what happened.
Are you not at liberty to tell us?
You merely asked me, do you know what happened, and I gave you your answer.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened?
Yes.
Will you tell me what happened?
No.
The sassy owl.
Yeah. Well, you seem to be one to make deals. What if we do a fair trade on that?
And what would you have in mind for that, having not done any deal so far?
Just looking in my bag real quick. How about a penny through your flots? Do you want something shiny?
Oh, so
I
just
think
because
that might be kind of racist.
so just because I'm a bird, you think I just love shiny objects and hoarding? Is that what you're implying? Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Okay, nothing material.
A lot of bird microaggressions going on in this campaign.
I'm trying.
I thought across the bond, and it's just, hey Nizip, wanna go to that war camp and just like capture 3 gnolls at this point?
I'd honestly rather just kill the owl because we still don't have what we're here for.
figure out a way to get yourself in a position you want, I guess. Sorry, continue. My bad.
No. Oh god, no. That was a good idea.
No, that was a good idea. Hang on.
if we had the crystal already, I'd be all for it, but we don't, and I don't think he's gonna really like us snooping around for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, would you take 3 for 3 if we leave Barbia here in the meantime?
Acceptable.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. All right then.
Oh, let's go round up some gnolls.
All right.
So what's the plan for the crystal?
We get it afterwards.
Yeah. Get a fourth
Or you can search
knoll.
for it now.
Fourth gnoll. Hey, maybe we get an extra.
Why not? Do we have enough ways to incapacitate them? Would be the question.
Points at Megan, who exploded one.
I mean, yeah, but like we need to bring them here alive.
She can hit with the broadside of her sword.
Just non-lethal
We have to
damage.
travel with them, you know. Well, I have 10 feet.
We
of
have a
chain.
hole. We have a hole.
It only has
With
like
no
10 minutes to do
oxygen.
it. Yeah. I've got 50 feet of rope. I have 10 feet of chain. Did we still have manacles in the hole?
Tis an excellent question.
Mayhaps.
I think-
Hole, sensor, torch.
Manacles.
Not that
I felt like we had manacles for some reason. Maybe they got like.
I remember us having some.
I think we sold them.
Tracks.
We could probably buy them. We have the merchant ring.
It takes like a day though.
That's yeah,
Yeah,
fair,
but the knoll
like,
camp
you know,
is 2 days away.
yeah. So like we could quickly Amazon Prime some manacles.
Yeah,
From-
shit. Might as well. We have a hole. Get like 4 pairs, just in case.
Yeah. But 5 just for good measure, just in case.
Well, depending on how expensive they are. I mean, it's not like we're
Yeah.
poor, but still. budget.
It's 2 gold. There's only 4 in stock, and they're 2 gold pieces each.
Oh, okay. All right.
Where are they at?
Danilad.
Ah, thief supplies. Okay.
Your guy.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, we're looking to have a good time tonight. Like, can we get 4 pairs of manacles? Maybe a whip.
Oh, it's one of those days. Okay, if you insist, says Danilad as you head out and go purchase some manacles and perhaps a whip.
Good lord.
Well, but this guy looks pretty good too. Maybe we can get one of us in a mask. Maybe we can put one of us in a mask.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Do those clothes come with leather?
Yeah. I hope you like leather, Mr. Squidward.
I don't think I should be playing D&D while I'm tired.
All right.
I'm making terrible jokes.
It's okay. We're having a great time.
We're having a great time. But you head back up north towards the knoll camp after ordering from the merchant ring and acquiring a set of manacles. The trip northward is mercifully uninterrupted as dusk falls, and it is once more time for watch and rests.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me something good.
Oh, thank
14.
fuck. I could hardly have a full night of sleep.
Yeah, Tyke immediately heading over to the pillow, saying the command word and falling unconscious.
Later, bitches.
Woo!
God, I could use one of those.
Right.
Mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are luckily seeing a very quiet night in the Heartland. No signs of like enemy armies or anything about to try and come get you.
Very good. All right, who's next?
That's Swift.
All right, drug fairy, what do you see with your tiny little drug fairy eyes?
What do your drug eyes see? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard! As I go look at the big chart. The big chart.
Oh.
All right. You see a man who is mumbling to himself frantically, digging some graves. Not close to the camp, like about 150 yards away, but he is like relentless in muttering to himself while digging a whole bunch of holes. No response. Okay.
Okay. Rip.
Well, I mean, that's a Swift thing, so.
Yep. Hey, there's a dude digging a lot of graves.
Are we near a graveyard or something?
I don't know. Give us a couple hours, you might be.
Now,
It's like
is
it's
he?
about to be a graveyard.
Yeah. Is he burying bodies or unearthing bodies?
None of the above?
Has he seen us?
I'm fucking invisible, so no.
Do you connotate us, Swift? You are a singular.
Well, you're not invisible, so you tell me. Has he seen you?
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna nudge.
Is he doing a reenactment of Louis Sacker's holes?
I'm gonna nudge Nizza because she's better at stealth. They want to investigate.
Already.
Some guy grave digging, apparently.
I will also awaken.
Oh! Hey.
All right. You sneak over to the man who seems very distracted, so it's not particularly hard to do, as he just keeps on muttering under his breath, digging more and more long rows of like dozens of these rectangular grave holes.
Where is for frost's sake? Where is? That's what's going on.
That's a nice hole you got there.
Nice hole you got there.
I send a message to him. Hey, what's going on?
Gotta make these holes. Gotta be ready. Gotta be ready for when they come.
Oh, who's they?
Sounds more like trenches than graves.
This guy's in the trenches, so to speak.
Yep.
They.
Yeah, they're coming. I can hear them. Oh, they're coming.
Who's them?
Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. I can hear them. Oh, they're coming.
I think we're not getting an answer.
I don't know. We could just. Oh gods. We could save on one knoll.
I don't think that's very nice.
So big-brained. You are so big-brained. Let's go.
Okay,
You sent approval from Tig within their sleep.
Okay, I understand that, like, this guy might be, like, far gone enough as is, but also, I don't know if I feel super great about, like somebody who's clearly insane, taking advantage of somebody who's clearly insane.
Listen, maybe he'll finally be at peace under the owl's charm.
That's also an argument. That is also an argument. That is true.
Out of character, this is also me as a player thinking, I still think it's going to come to blows when we want that memory shard. So if we don't give him battle-ready people, it'll be easier for us.
Also big-brained.
Also true.
I'll just approach the guy and just bonk.
Oh my god.
Make an attack roll.
And non-lethally.
That's gonna be a hit.
Doesn't this do necrotic damage?
I will accept anything as non-lethal if you can find a way to justify it. And being like, oh, the hilt? Yeah, just bonking someone with the hilt is probably not necrotically enchanted blade. So you just whack him on the back of the head and he falls over. Bump!
Yeah, probably just remove the 6 necrotic damage from that. Wow, because I rolled max damage on both dice, of course.
Oh, nice.
Well, that guy's out cold.
Okay, I'm gonna drag him back to camp
All right.
and explain to Nix and Megan. I don't know. I didn't think to ask his pronouns first. Yes, it is.
Unconscious humanoid being inside our camp.
Because I hit him on the back of the head with my kilt and then dragged him here.
Why?
So,
This would not be a substitute for one of the gnolls, would it?
Maybe. I also would like to get him away from what he was doing to maybe see, because he was kind of going off on some babble shit. So I'm seeing maybe getting him away from it will help.
What was he saying?
They're coming. Gotta get ready. I can hear them coming.
What role should we do to see if we can identify them?
You got fucking nothing at this point, honestly.
Okay, we have no idea what's going on. All right, and the guy has also been hit over the head, so we have no clue what's going. We have no clue what's coming.
And you get no clues. Yeah, while he's unconscious, there's really nothing you can do to try and ascertain more information from him.
Okay, well.
If they, quote-unquote, come, that is your responsibility to watch out for in the next watch, is it?
Yeah.
Acknowledged. Powering down.
Manacles. Click, click.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god, we're enslaving people. We're enslaving people. This was all my
We are
idea.
not enslaving people. I mean, we are, but you are correct. It was your idea.
It was my idea.
We're just human trafficking. Totally different.
Yeah, see, not making me like this plan anymore here.
Guys, I'm sorry. I was just trying to stall for time. If we kill the peacekeeper of this town that Augustine specifically employed, I think we're a little bit fucked. Not to say that we are already, but
Before I try and calm Nix down, can I make my perception roll because I'm specifically wanting to see if we're being followed by the owls?
I'm perfectly calm. Can't you see I am completely serene
That was a
right
stealth
now?
check.
That was a stealth check. Why was that a stealth check? I clicked perception.
I don't know. There's
That's
perception.
weird. Okay.
No, that was a perception check. It just said stealth.
That is strange.
Because my bonus to stealth is 4 + 6, not 1 + 6.
Why does that say stealth? Yeah, that's weird. Must be a glitch.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You don't see any signs of the Strix in the sky.
Okay, I will kind of put my hands on Nyx's shoulders and just be like, it very well might come to having to kill the Peacekeeper regardless. We're already planning on killing most of the people that are his inner circle, like we did Quarrick.
Fuck.
They're the baddies.
Jesus Christ.
This is Nizip just trying to calm Nyx down, just like...
We're fighting the bad guys here, man. I know you don't like war, man, but these are like the bad guys.
I get that. You don't have to fucking patronize me, Nizip. I'm thinking logically in the fact that we're right next to the king's turf here. At least with Quarrick, we were quite far away.
This is true. But, unfortunately, it's going to take us closer and closer to the Heartlands the closer we are to doing this.
Okay, fine, sure. Sorry.
I'm sorry as well. I was not trying to patronize you. I just don't want one of us panicking before we've even made a full decision about this.
Okay. No, I get it. Whew. I guess I was just putting this off for so long. It's a bit scary that we're here. Like,
oh, it
this
is.
close.
It's very terrifying being this close to the castle with what we're planning.
Mm-hmm.
But if we want to do the right thing, we're not going to always be able to be in our comfort zone.
Okay, well, we've got a plan, and we're, looks at the medical guy, certainly committed to the plan, so we'll carry on through.
Okay. For now, get some more rest.
Thanks.
All right. I'll count that perception as your perception on watch, and move on to the next day as everyone starts to awake, including the unconscious man, who, immediately on waking, you know he's awake because he screams very loudly.
Good morning. Wait, what's going on? Whoa, shh. Oh, you know what? No,
Hands
okay.
on shoulders. Hey,
No, it's
hey.
okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh dear! I appear to be in quite some danger.
Okay, how long does this last? Jesus Christ. Oh no, I was so panicked I really looked at it first. I don't know how long it lasts, but it's basically like I like the
if it witnesses this indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed.
Okay, so I like the idea that Nyx like puts their hand on their shoulder and it's like it's kind of startled themselves that they just calm down so quickly, like, oh, yeah, we're things look bleak. I promise it's fine.
It does not appear to be fine. I am currently not digging holes, which I need to do.
Why do you need to dig holes?
I need to dig holes to prepare for their coming.
Who's there?
I can hear them. They are coming.
Who's that
Yeah,
man?
Okay, so
Finally peeking out of their sound.
this is Digging Holes Man. The group.
I would say it is a pleasure to meet you, but I doubt it is because I am currently in manacles, and the minute has passed, so he goes back to going, "Ah!"
Oh my god, what have we done? What have we done? What have we done?
At the moment, I would like to try and figure out why this man is so insistent on digging holes that he's to this level of concern.
Insight.
I think he's more concerned that he got beat over the head with the hilt of a sword and dragged over here where he's not digging holes.
I only have a +1 to insight. I would not like to make this roll.
I have proficiency, so if you want some help. Unless you would like me to ask, in which case I'll make the roll.
I would much prefer the person proficient in it make their insight roll.
All right.
This is not one of his strong suits.
All right, Megan's gonna do the scan. Here we go. Yeah, I got nothing. Listen, you're the one who beat him over the head. I got no clue. Megan just watched you drag this guy over here, and like went right back to sleep mode. And now she's up. This guy is screaming. She has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
This
all seems normal to you.
It's not so much normal as much as like what is going on.
Yeah,
Behavior
it's definitely
is
not normal.
expected within parameters.
Yeah. I'm just doing the not one joke answer of this is fine.
All is well.
All is well.
All is well.
This is normal.
I'm streaming.
We stream.
All right.
Right.
Helena groggily walks over, holds up a strip of cloth. Are we gonna gag this guy?
At this point, yes.
When I said fortify, I did not mean kidnap!
Okay, but what did you mean?
Guys, I think we should let him go. We can just use the rolls.
Well, yes, but this is also me concerned about someone digging holes in preparation for them.
I mean,
And see, if we gag him, I can then make a psychic link with him and we can try and converse normally, maybe.
unless he just starts screaming in your head.
Yeah, I was about to say unless you start screaming in your mind.
Oh,
That's true.
Option number 2 is I cast another calm emotions, and then we have a minute to ask him more questions.
Oh, so, yeah, you'd have to psychic link because psionic mind is like one way sending, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
If you psychic link, we're all gonna hear him scream. This is like the Hellwinds, but worse because it's just like a guy screaming.
Mm-hmm. Man screams. New York Times bestseller.
Perfect.
But yeah, I could cast another one, and then we could like try and squeeze a bit more info out of him, because it might be traps he could have been doing. Like if the hobgoblin forces were coming through, they could have just fallen in.
This is true.
That is true. Okay, go for it again.
Sure.
Screaming man. Good lord.
I will, how do I do this? Just sort of like poke him in the chest.
It's not even a poke, it's a sphere. You can just like throw calm emotions at him.
Oh, okay. I like that they're poking the chest and it sort of like explodes.
And then like everyone is just very calm and collected in the sphere.
Okay. Have you tried yoga?
Okay.
Don't waste your questions on have you tried yoga?
That's not the
Sir,
question.
we are trying to help you. Can you explain to us in a calm manner who you are and why they are coming?
I was just a villager of no importance, but then I heard them coming. They are a force beyond comprehension, and we will need all the graves for those they are leave slaughtered in their wake.
Okay, is making graves, good to know. What village nearby are you from?
It burned.
Okay, good. Love that. Will you calm down and stop screaming if we let you continue digging holes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Uncuff him and hand him a shovel. Here you go, start digging. And then we can talk.
Thank you. He grabs the shovel, immediately goes back to muttering, runs over to where the graveyard was and resumes digging.
Okay, so anyone else think that he's from place we were already at?
Was that place burnt? It was more ransacked, wasn't it?
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But was there burn damage?
Alright, you barely went beyond the front gates.
Did I see any burn damage?
Let me go double check the map. No, those are torch sconces. It looks like more like a raid, knocking through walls and like roofs and stuff. It looked more like a raid than a burning.
Okay, so maybe not. I'm concerned.
Over what?
Where do the holes start? Do they like go on for like a long time? Has this guy been like digging holes, like leaving like a trail of like holes, of like sequential rows of graves, like where he's been going?
Yes, it looks like he's been going for a long time.
Oh my. Okay, that's a long trail of holes.
I just get the heebie-jeebies when someone is so concerned about something coming, killing many, many people to the point of insanity. That makes me concerned for my safety and those around me.
That sounds extra planar.
Yeah. Well, if something of that large a calamity were to happen, what would we do anyway? So, who knows? Maybe he saw a vision, broke his mind, or some shit. Maybe he did like a weird ritual into weird magic. Who knows?
Which direction does the line of holes seem to be heading towards?
It is roughly northeast of you, where the line of holes is. He does stop and make a new row, but like that's the general direction of the graveyard.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of holes. I guess this will be something to consider after we do our business replacing lost coworkers.
I will say, I can't help but wonder, but if we did take him back, maybe it would quiet whatever's going on in his mind.
There was that thinking.
Do you really want to deal with the screaming all the way back to the town of peace through tyranny?
That's why we have the gag, says Elena, holding up the
Exactly!
We could always get him on the way back if we'd prefer.
Mayhaps.
Assuming nothing else gets him first.
Is that effective? I just said that.
What?
It depends on what your goal is.
There's more than... I mean, silencing.
Oh, goodness.
Silencing? Yes.
I always thought... Because he's still going to make noise.
It's not going to be a very loud noise if it's being made through a gag.
I suppose. Swift, why are you looking at me like that?
Oh,
you know.
I do not know, and you know what? I really don't want to know.
Her eyebrows are just waggling so hard.
Oh my
I
god.
just agreed with Swift. Oh gods.
You're Swift all the time. Shut up, Nizip.
You can't
Especially when it's funny.
escape! You can't escape me!
Nizip and Swift have a very complicated relationship.
damn passenger!
You both grew up on, you know, the streets. Or whatever.
Good gosh.
It's like, gods, I hate Swift, but god damn are they funny.
Exactly.
He's very silly. She's very silly, and we love her for that. We love her. We love her enough to allow her to get drugs every once in a while.
Yeah. Okay. While we're walking, I will kind of bring up again. So, do we really think that trading one extra knoll for a potential memory shard that they're supposed to protect is gonna work out?
Well, Lokran seemed to be concerned about peace.
True.
Main thing. Didn't say
True.
anything about, you know, possessions or the physicality of the place. I mean, if it comes down to it, we could even just, if it gives too much trouble, we could just open it there. Right?
True. I'm just concerned it's still gonna end up being a fight no matter what we do.
Yeah.
Hey, extra EXP for, I guess, clocking the knolls over the head.
So, out of character, are we taking him back right away to Old Castletown or not? Or are we doing the thing where we're getting him on the way back?
I figured we'd get him on the way back if we do.
Okay.
Okay.
If he's even still here, he seems to be doing this. He seems to be putting in work on those holes.
Okay.
If he's
Just
not
gotta
still
follow
there,
the
then
holes to
oh
the
well.
south. Just gotta follow the holes to the south if you really want to chase him down.
Yeah, true.
And just follow a line of holes. Alright, so, to acquire some knolls, rather than put you on a whole ass battle map and try to, like, stealth around that, I'm gonna have this be, like, a skill challenge and have each of you describe what you do to attempt to capture knolls and then make a skill check based on that.
Well, look at this net. The tiger's found. What I say, throw, be ready to throw.
Donk!
No, not really. Throw it at him, not me.
So Tyke's thinking is, like, maybe we try and find a patrol to ambush or something like that.
That's a good
And
idea.
their plan is to use disguise self to disguise themselves as, like, a gnoll or a goblin and, like, lead them into a trap or the party or something like that.
And then we could stand behind them, ready to hit them over with big sticks.
Big sticks.
I mean, yeah, I'm down for that.
I got the broad end of my sword. I can do it.
I'm equipped with a big stick.
I'm just imagining Megan like holding like a big bat or something, holding her sword up like a bat, and like waiting behind a tree, waiting behind a conveniently a tree of convenient breads.
Yeah. Quick, hide behind this conveniently shaped lamp.
Perfect.
Happy 10 years of Undertale, everybody.
Hey. All right, so, Tig, you are disguised as, like, a little goblin, because you don't speak Gnoll, and you figure that might be easier to do, to try and convince them to go over to the ambush point. And eventually you come across, like, a patrol of, conveniently enough, 4 Gnolls. So...
Let's go.
Convenient.
Gnolls don't speak Goblin, so because you don't share a language, you can't deception them, so I guess roll perceptions to Timmy's in a well, the Gnolls over to the ambush site.
May I argue for performance?
Performance, yes,
charades.
that's what I meant. Yes.
Okay, because I was like, perception, oh fuck, oh god. Okay.
Yeah. They both start with per. Yeah. 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna do it. As you do your best. I'm just a sad little goblin guy. I'm only worth 3 XP. It's my birthday. I need help. And, your performance is
help. They came after me.
and your performance is so moving that the gnolls immediately like, we need to help this goblin right away. And laughing and cackling, they head over in the direction you lead them, trying to be as intimidating as like he asked for no pickles gnolls they can possibly be. All right.
Now I did say the broad end of my sword, but Megan has a crowbar, and that would be funnier.
Wouldn't that be funnier?
Gordon Freeman their ass. Oh my god.
Gordon Freeman their ass. Let's go.
Gordon Freeman their ass. Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll with any weapon. We'll just assume it's a crowbar.
All right. All right. All right. I'll just use the sword and say you should use the crowbar instead.
Yeah, absolutely. We're pretending this is a crowbar.
Okay.
Sort of explode. What?
It exploded in Abishai.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Now it's the crowbar of an exploding Abishai.
That is not going to hit.
Well, rip.
Down.
We do have inspiration. How much do we got?
You
4,
got
not for 4
yeah.
gnolls. I'll try that one more time.
Are
better,
we
better,
all
better.
getting our swing?
Yes. That'll do it.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Boom! You crowbar an gnoll over the head. Damn. Damn, y'all, I thought you were prepared for an ambush. Here we are.
I guess I would also
Tiger
like to use
rounds
one
the
of our
corner.
4 inspiration.
Listen, these guys got thick skulls, okay? Like it's gonna take a couple of hits.
It's true. It's true.
Okay. There we go.
We use our inspiration on only the most important things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bonk,
So that's
2 of the
2.
gnolls are down.
I can Eldritch Blast twice, so.
Okay, go
Not
for it.
lethally. Yeah, why not? Right, come on, next, don't let me down.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Yay.
Jesus Christ.
We save an inspiration for if we have to deal with the owl later.
So that's number 1. Number 2.
Hey, look at that! Wow!
Wow! Wow, we're getting the good rolls in now.
4 gnolls in the
Ready for an
bag.
ambush.
Okay. So that is enough damage to their total hit points as a group to be half their hit points, which I'm going to say is enough to knock them unconscious with these blows. As you just all like jump out of the trees, wham, wham, and slam the gnolls down on the ground as they flop over in like a Peter Griffin death pose, as they do.
Cool. Handcuff time.
Look.
Hooray, our first kidnap!
All right. You
Not Nizip's turn. Not Nizip's first kidnap technically, because we just had that guy last night.
Yeah.
Morality's gone out the window now.
Definitely not my first kidnap.
It's our first kidnap as a
Why?
family, okay?
Why and how?
Now, Swift, I have to ask, real or role play?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
That is why I asked, yes.
Yeah, that's why I asked, wouldn't you like to know?
Anyway, let's manacle these fuckers up and get moving.
All right.
Truss him up like a turkey, and let's
You
Put them in the back of the cart.
You manacle up the gnolls, get some rope to tie them all together so that one doesn't like make a break for it without the others. Toss them in the back of the cart and start to head back south. Kidnapped gnolls in tow.
Should we like put like a sack on their heads too, so that they don't like?
Do you have some
That's a good
sacks?
idea, actually. Now that you mention, Ty, kind of like pulls out their, diplomat's pack, dumps out a couple of the things, puts a sack over one head. Oh god, I think I have like another extra pouch too as well. Oh, do I have a
Megan has a pouch that's just full of water.
Oh my god.
Because we put everything in the hole.
There's an explorer's pack in the hole that we could use.
I have a bolt of canvas as well. Yeah, no, fuck. Tyga's gonna tear their bolt of canvas in 4 and just like tie them around their necks. They'll just mend it back together later.
Okay, cool. Sure. You know what? That's funny. I'll allow it. All right.
Now,
Okay, back we go.
now
Back you go.
before we
Back we
continue,
go.
may I ask our good old family here, what am I supposed to tell myself to help me sleep better at night, knowing we've just performed a kidnap?
Well, there's
Mer-
a good chance we murder him anyways, so.
Murder is
Makes them
okay. It's okay to ask for help. You're not a burden. Murder is okay.
Feelings are valid.
Your feelings are revolting. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? The
I
moral
doubt
of the
any of them would even hesitate to eat you.
Yeah.
Should have
Yeah.
come down to it.
You know what? That's fair.
Uh,
I think I know the moral here. Don't tell mom.
Yeah. Helena takes
Exactly.
a swing. Technically, we're just taking them from working for the king to working for the king.
You know
They're
that
becoming
is true.
subcontractors.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go with that.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna sleep at night.
They are being promoted.
The big.
And
I don't know, I think it's
no-
more of like a sideways moving forward
It's
rather
like-
than upwards.
No, they're probably a lot less likely to be killed, honestly.
No, this is true. One of them just gets to trim hedges.
So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
doing them a favor.
that's a promotion. That
Oh my god. You know
Like,
what?
you know,
Sure.
taking them out of harm's way, giving them like a nice job where they have a stable family of other, charmed folks.
Not having to, like, go to war and shit if they don't.
Yeah, they no risk to their lives. Probably a pension.
I don't know about that, but
Let's not get
Okay,
ahead of
maybe-
ourselves.
Going a bit too far.
Yeah, maybe not that, and especially not with this king.
maybe like a decent 401k match,
Yeah, in this economy, I don't think so. Oh, with the way the stock market's going, with the way the stock market's going nowadays.
And Nick, darling, if you have trouble sleeping, you can always borrow the pillow. Pat.
Thank you.
All right. You continue marching onward, kidnapped Knowles in tow, before you get back roughly where you started and set up camp to rest.
All right, here we go. I'm also gonna keep an eye on these gnolls to make sure that they
Oh yeah.
don't wake up. I got my
First watch so that Megan can, like, focus on the knolls.
Activating second eye.
Megan's like standing over them with the crowbar, like with the crowbar like hoisted over them, ready to play whack-a-mole with these things whenever they wake up.
Attempting to escape.
is it-
That's a paddling.
Is it really threatening them if they're blind and have no idea that it's over their heads?
You just hear the
It's not.
clang
It's
of her hitting the
it's not. It's a preventative measure.
Yeah. You're hearing
Like-
the
like,
smack
they're
of
not there. She's
Baldy's
not-
ruler.
No, she's not threatening them because like they got the bags over their head. She's just like if she sees one stir, she's gonna be like donk, like
Donk.
whack-a-mole.
Dunk. Dunk. This is a very entertaining game of whack-a-mole as you just keep bonking Knowles over the head to keep them unconscious.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, first watch me.
Yes.
Damn.
17.
17. Out of curiosity, you look in the direction that you saw, or that you passed by the rows and rows of digging graves. See, is that guy still at it? You don't see any signs of activity.
Odd.
All right.
Megan's awake. It'll be
Nice.
fine. Pass it on to the second person.
Second watch.
Megan hands the crowbar and then goes on watch.
Swift pulls out her mini crowbar.
Dunk. Dunk.
Where did you even get that?
Black Mesa.
What?
Black Mesa.
Tell me everything about. You know what? Don't. You have to be on watch. I'm gonna have it like Swift's gonna look out, and Nyx will watch over the gnolls.
All right. So Swift can go further and like scout from there to communicate telepathically. So as she does, she's like, all right, so we were working on this experiment called the Resonance Cascade, which was supposed to open portals to alien dimensions. Oh, hey, the guy's dead. Anyway, so we opened a portal up to Zen, and there were a bunch of like headcrabs that came through.
No, Swift. What do you mean the guy's dead?
The guy's dead.
How?
Do I look like a doctor?
Oh my god, I will... oh god. So like they're about to run over and then they're like, oh no, the gnolls. Swift, switch places with me.
Actually, Megan's technically conscious, so she can still watch over the gnolls.
Oh, true, yeah. Alright, I'll run over.
All right. You head over and examine the body. It is in fact the same guy who was digging all the graves. He has stopped midway through digging, and there are a lot of them, like enough graves for the population of a city at this point.
No.
There don't appear to be any obvious wounds on his body.
Does it seem like
Looks
just
like-
exhaustion?
Medicine check, please.
Or maybe like he wasn't eating or something. Medicine. 70. Whoa,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Given the lack of wounds and the sheer progress he made, you're pretty sure that he died from overwork. Combination of exhaustion, combination of not eating, like whatever was compelling this dude to dig, compelled him to dig and do nothing else, and that killed him.
Oh my god. And his last memory was us attempting to kidnap him.
No, his last memory was probably, God, gotta keep digging. They're coming. Gotta keep digging.
And you say that we're not the bad guys.
If we'd have taken him with, he'd be alive.
You know what? It helps me sleep at night.
I was also about to say if we'd taken him, he would have been alive.
Yeah. But he would have been miserable.
No, I think he would have actually been happier. Like this is all from just to be clear for chat. This is all from a very fictional standpoint. I don't think slavery is bad.
Slavery's bad.
Slavery's bad. Well, Nyx will tell Nizip and be like, so, should we put him in one of the graves or something? No?
I'll take care of it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. And as you head back to
Oh,
campus,
Barkat!
yeah. Hey!
No.
We do not want Bart to
Hey,
catch the crazy, okay?
Hey, Barkat, you ever wonder what it's like to dig good?
Find me a mole so I can eat it and gain its power.
Oh yeah, I guess you were here for it, but apparently eating a mimic does give you its power.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Temporarily.
A little stretchy and morphy. It was exceptional. It was so good.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
Yeah, I accidentally killed a mimic through asphyxiation without intending to, and then Barkat ate the remains.
What'd you do? Sit on it?
No, put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Pretending to be a magic helmet, and they wanted me to identify it in the morning, and whoops.
Threw it in the bag. Threw it in the hole.
Whoops.
And it was obviously cursed, so... Well...
No, it couldn't have been cursed. It was just alive. It was like a head crab situation.
Yeah.
It was just a perfectly beautifully preserved gold jewel-encrusted helmet on the skull of a dead adventurer just laying there, you know.
Yeah, so it was a head crab situation.
Speaking of head crab situations, now that you're back, anyway, that is how I defeated the giant walking ball sack and the evil baby. Anyway, good night.
Jesus.
All right, third watch.
Oh yeah.
You don't see anything notable during your watch.
Yeah, that tracks, because I'm working on finding one of the graves and rolling him into it, burying him.
It's not particularly hard to find a grave in the massive
No.
dug graveyard.
I just had to make sure I found
realize-
one that was the right size.
Yeah,
Here
fair.
lies the whole man. He loved whole.
He loved Hole.
He loved Hole. We all
Like
aspire
ma-
to his
Like many
love.
people in this world. We all aspire to love whole as much as he did. This session has an
Pizza?
energy.
Yeah.
Truly.
Listen, we
So glad
started
there's
we started off the session with a kidnapping. And then there were 4 more kidnappings. And then the guy we initially kidnapped died, and now we're making jokes about his hole.
It's just bucket list, you know?
Oh, but no. First of all, I started making jokes about BDSM. And then
And then
This is poor Hole's guy. We never even got his name. It's just Hole's guy now.
Holes,
I
man.
did
we call
ask,
him-
we just didn't provide.
I'm gonna call him they're coming guy.
The coming guy.
They're coming, guy.
Ah, yes, they're come. That's much better.
Yeah. As you debate on names and whatnot, having bonked many knolls during your travels, eventually you wheel the cart back into Old Castle Town, which is just as creepy and desolate as before. The denizens still going about their mimicked business of actual work on a town. An owl is
Barber
posted.
seem okay?
Barber seems okay. He doesn't appear to be like malnourished or anything. He's just like busy sweeping up.
Cool.
Well, at least he's busy.
One of the Strix, the smaller ones, not Lockcrown, is posted over at the front and hoots as you walk through.
Hoot to you
Hey.
too, I guess.
Here to see your boss.
And like with a whoosh of feathers, like 4 more Strix fly out of a nearby bush, scattering and hooting like loudly as if to call someone. About a minute or so later, you hear the thwump thwump of massive wings as Lockcrown descends and lands on a nearby roof, peering down at you.
We deliver.
We brought the 3 that we promised.
That you did. As well as 1 extra, if my eyes do not deceive me.
Mhm.
Yes. We were a little focused on fixing our mistake when we were here last time, that we actually had completely forgotten about the reason we even came to your peaceful town in the first place.
And that would be...
We are looking for something. A gem of importance to our points to Barvir, our friend over there that we are helping him locate. From what we can tell, it should be somewhere in this town. We were hoping for permission to find said crystal. Bringing an extra person to take their place would be a fair trade.
acceptable.
I guess we'll ask to start with, are you familiar with any such crystal in this town of yours?
You would have to be more specific.
One that smells like chronomancy.
Oh, that.
Whitish.
Yes, I know where it is.
Is this
Maybe-
trade still acceptable?
Yes, it is. Would you rather explore for it, or would you rather I go send one of the owls for it and retrieve it for you?
I mean,
I personally would not like to disturb your town any more than we already have.
yep, what they said.
Lockcrown hoots something and the Strix scatter. Another one, flies over and, body checks the gnolls off of the cart. As Lockcrown starts chanting in this ancient eldritch language and once he finishes, the gnolls all, stand up in unison, holding out their hands to be freed from the manacles.
We shall do so.
go over.
All right. You unwrap and unlock the knolls, take the sacks off their heads, and they like scatter off into the town, glassy-eyed, to go back to their mimicked township work. As they do, Lockcrown chants another thing, and Barvier snaps back to attention. Oh, sorry, I lost track of time. What? Oh, that is a big owl.
It's quite all right.
Yes,
In the middle of some negotiations with the master of the town.
We'll fill you in after we're done.
Okay. Shortly afterwards, there is a screech, and a Strix comes flying in with a crystallized shard of memory in its talons that it just drops in front of Barvier.
I will put on a bit of an act. So, good Barvier, is this what we have been looking for you?
Oh, yes, it is.
I'll turn
there
back
it goes.
to Lockcrown. In that case, I believe our business is concluded.
That it is.
Well, we thank
See ya.
you for your kindness, and we shall get out of your hair. Or
Good.
feathers, as it is.
Wow, again
Peace
with
be with you
the
and more.
microaggressions. Wow, okay, wow. All right.
You guys can go on ahead. I just want to ask a couple more things.
Nix Copperpots, you are insane if you think we are leaving you alone.
Agreed.
I can, if you don't want me to pay attention, I won't pay attention, but I'm not leaving you here alone.
No, you know what? That's fair.
Megan will also stand next to Nix just to make sure they're safe.
Great Peacekeeper, I've been considering for the past couple days. I wondered, in gathering a fair trade, what would interest you.
As I have said, what I desire is simple. I want peace in this town.
What if we never come back again?
That is not something that can easily be done. Unless you were to get an enchantress to cast Gesh on you, then that is not something you can easily inform with a quote-unquote pinky promise.
Wow, yeah, true. Okay, how about this? I believe, personally, and I think Megan looks to Swift, I would believe that our business is concluded here. We would have no more reason to come back, would we? Would we? Not just Megan.
Oh, you're talking to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Our business is indeed complete.
So, if we put our word here that we will not return, and we will never disturb your peace again, and if we do, you have every reason in the world to, put justice on us? Is that right?
So let me get this straight. Our business is concluded, but it is not concluded. For you intend to promise me something I already have in exchange for what?
Megan
Like I said-
also turns towards Nixon because she's a little confused.
What?
Are you asking for?
What am I asking for? I'm asking for the information I was inquiring about a couple days ago. Basically, you give me that information and you never see us again. We don't disrupt your peace, as we clearly have. We don't make more bother by righting the wrongs. We don't cause you undue
yes, what happened to the
stress.
team? Okay.
Yeah.
So in exchange for that bit of information, once again you intend to promise me something I already have, the lack of your return. As you said, your business here is concluded, and you yourself have gestured to the rest of your party and indicated you've no desire to return. So I think something more fair would be me promising something you already have. I promise not to rip your tongue out.
Okay.
Quiet would indeed bring peace, and it would be very convenient to me to do so at this point, to keep the peace in this town.
Right. Oh. I mean, that would be nice if you didn't do that.
Let us save everyone the trouble and leave, shall we?
I
Kind of
fucking
walking
tried.
away, Ty kind of like pats at Nyx and just, it was a good try. I don't know what he would want.
I mean, I could name a few, but I'm not
Realistically.
I'm not giving stuff away without, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lack permission to update my token. I'd like to drag my token.
Maybe guess it's a mystery for another time. Bet you what? I bet you if it's in this fucking memory shot, I'm gonna scream.
I was about to say, like, what if it's in the memory shards? Then you just kind of like pissed off the owl for no reason.
Well, tell you what, Peacekeeper, it was a pleasure doing business with you. I apologize. I will take myself and my tongue and my sprite and everybody else away with me.
Ty who's still leading Nyx by the elbow as we're walking out.
Megan leans over to Nyx and she says,
Response in the of equals nothing pleasure in 3, 2, 1.
Lockcrowd tilts his head downward. Get their ass. And a bunch of, like, Strix swoop in and just start swarming around your head, screaming in your face.
Jesus.
I told you, this happens every time.
Ty shows
Every time you say it was a pleasure, and then you're talking to response in the negative.
All right.
God. See,
It's always nice that you are very kind, Nyx. Never lose that spirit.
thank you. I appreciate that. Out of character, this is kind of what I intend Nyx to be. It's like a full phoenix, right? They just ramble until they get to the right answer.
Beautiful.
God.
Okay.
Well, we didn't fight him. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you avoided a fight, and all it took was knoll trafficking.
Yeah,
I don't put
baby!
Hey, listen. Anything sounds horrible if you put it like the wrong way.
It's all about that spin, baby.
Yeah.
Right, it's...
We can call them well, since they were working for the king, we could call them prisoners of war. Under the same guy, in the custody of the same guy, apparently. It's not really that bad if you think about it.
Is this memory shot 10?
This is going to be Memory Shard 10, yes.
Ooh,
Excellent.
look at this letter here.
I do want to know if that is intended to be there, or if that is supposed, because there's only 4 in that column.
Let me
There's 5 for me.
double-check.
Is this
Which column?
Let's begin.
Because column 2.
the AE?
Oh, there are 2 O's, but...
No, because if you scroll, there's only 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, that is weird. Okay.
That's what I was concerned about.
Ew.
I did not put a comma where I
Because
should
I was
have.
thinking like,
Typically, those fighters have all 5 vowel. That's why I was like, is that correct?
I was like, oh god, what word could it be that has an AE in it?
Well. Something ting. 18? I thought it was curating for a second, but too many letters.
Dating. Ooh.
Dating.
Ooh. Oh, King Augustine's getting spicy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's clearly being manipulated by a succubus, so yeah.
That is true.
Ooh, wait.
That is true.
Ha! I think I know what it is. Hold on.
Okay.
Go for it.
What is it? Corn dating. You know, country girls make do.
Coronation?
Coronation. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. Everyone dressing the best.
See, I've been thinking about this one since last week, but the AE was messing me up with all my thinking, so I was like, I don't know.
All right.
This is grim.
Ooh, stockades.
with people with donkey heads. Ooh, live actors.
I just found a village square. I did not even notice the donkey head people. But the world flashes to white again, and you're taken into another memory. This one of the castle town, looking in much better state of repair than when you first visited it. Though it's a pretty grim day. It's very overcast. There's smoke coming out everywhere, and there is a crowd of people gathered before Augustine, flanked by the remaining members of his party. At this point, that would be Quarrick and Salathis at a podium, making a speech to this very disgruntled, impassive-looking crowd as he clears his throat. People of Sedaria, your old king has fallen, and I, Augustine, am your new ruler. And immediately he's interrupted. You're a phony! I am your new ruler. It was I who delivered the blow that laid King Chant low. And now it is I who sits on Sedaria's throne. I see your anger, obviously festering, but it is misplaced. I did this for the sake of Sedaria, for the sake of people like you, people who... And he's interrupted by more shouting and jeering. You know nothing about people like us. You're a monster. You killed our king. And the crowd just keeps riling up. People, if you would let me explain. And before he can, bonk, a rock hits him in the face. He covers his eye, pulls it out. It's still sided, but it's bruised and bloodied now as more and more rocks and debris get thrown at the king of Sedaria as he yells out in pain. Is like, go, stop it, stop! I am your king. You will treat me with respect. And he is shouted down more and more, before finally muttering to himself, I will make you respect me. As you hear the sound of an arrow being pulled back and firing, but before you can see what happened, the scene fades to white and starts replaying. And you can see Bellamir, half-elven, looking over at the scene in shock. As he looks over to you, looks back at the scene. Permission to swear?
Sure.
Holy shit.
Not how you expected it to go, huh?
No! I didn't expect anything like this. Sure, transitions under a rule of might would be sure to be messy, but I didn't expect, openly attacking the king at his coronation speech.
King Chance was beloved.
Yeah, I see that now. I guess I just didn't get how beloved he really was.
That's what we've been trying to figure out. It seems like most people were happy. So why was Augustine fixated on the throne?
Well, one of the last times we met, it was a couple ago for me, but it was the last one for you guys, right? The last shard we were in, the one with the succubus, that one.
Yes,
was that
yes.
the last one?
Yeah.
That
It was, yes.
For us.
Yeah, that wasn't my memory, and this
No, it wasn't.
isn't my memory either.
Wait,
No, it
I
isn't.
don't understand. There's only 2, though, out of the... How many now? 11 we've got? Wait,
Is
this is...
it?
Yeah, there's
Or
only
have they
two,
all
right?
been from Augustine's perspective?
I'm willing to bet the last one
But
probably isn't my memory either.
Yeah.
Yes, Bellamere has been present in all of these memories, but so has King Augustine. Some even more than others, like the meeting with Tetrasiel.
then Bellamere, why are you stuck in these?
And as you ask this, he violently glitches out, like his image flickers back and forth, splitting itself apart as he yells in pain, tries to put himself back together. I meddled with time too much at once. It broke something, and jumbles again. I was sent in to fill in the hole that was broken.
The spell he cast at the tower.
Yes, that one.
So you are here because of that.
Here, there, everywhere. Not here and here at the same time. He jumbles up again. It sucks so bad.
I told you, we can fix this. There's only one more shard left.
Yeah, he jumbles up again. And you were on the right track, just too early. You have to go home, to his home.
His home? Oh my gosh. Bellamere, thank you.
He glitches out one more time. If you are going to try to fix this, be careful. Time is inevitable. And as he says this, he glitches out one more time, even more violently, before disappearing completely.
Ooh.
Megan's eye
Yeah.
dims a little bit.
Oh my god.
I cannot tell his fate. But we must find that final shard.
At best.
If nothing else to put him to peace.
Yeah. Hopefully getting them all in the
Yes.
same place might give us more of an idea on how to perhaps unpick things or...
So, Barvir, what's your thoughts on all this?
I see now. I understand. I understand why I was chosen.
That being?
His last words to us. Time is inevitable. He sits down, takes a deep breath. My father and mother were witches, warlocks of a sort. They made a contract with the dark powers and broke it. They broke it in a deep, fundamental way I don't fully understand. I was very young, but the dark powers could not claim them. So they sent another force after them. A force called an inevitable.
Huh. I don't think I'm familiar.
They're creatures of pure law, made to uphold fundamental laws of the universe. And I always lived in fear that somehow I would be hunted down by one too, just by association. But I guess my purpose wasn't to be caught by one. It was to find another.
Well, thank you for taking us along with the ride, I guess.
Thank you for protecting me all this way.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Well, sounds like we have our heading.
4,
Huh.
5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, we needed. That was the one clue we don't have. His home. Oh, it is too early, huh? Ay. Unless you guys want to storm the castle right now.
Well, no.
Well, he's telling more Redemption Square.
That
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No speed run, let's go. Well, Barvir, if you're willing to accompany us for the final leg of the journey, looks like we're almost there.
Of course. I worry that if there is one final physical challenge at the end, I may not be helpful there. But I swore an oath to find the memories of the Seeker, and I intend to see it through.
Don't worry.
that's the spirit.
So do we.
Yeah. Barvir, your commitment to this is noble. I think I speak for all of us in that we really have appreciated your help and your company.
Mm-hmm.
And I have yours.
Let's see this through.
Come on, let me edit.
So where's Redemption Square again? I'm not good at keeping these villages straight.
It's like over here.
There, so if we head to Mage's Tower.
Could
maybe.
I ask something real quick as we're going?
Sure.
And specifically to Nizip. If we access another memory shard now, is Bellamere gone from all of them or just that one?
Is an excellent question.
Go to the hot spring one because he was glitching out in that one. So
Yeah. We just jump into that one. Oh, rub it in, why don't you?
Are we fine with reopening the memory shards after they've been opened once?
I mean,
we have to.
Have done before.
Yeah, we've done that before, and like we've even given the one to like the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we can try.
All right. So, yeah. Which one was the hot spring one again? It was 4?
I got the list. Give me one moment to actually get my inventory back up because I was taking a picture.
Okay.
Colossus, Team and Kadaya, Hot Springs, Memory Shard 6.
Number 6.
Okay, 6. All right. Let's open that guy up.
All right. You open up Memory Shard 6 and look through the memory. Once more, you get the memory of the hot spring and Augustine's adventuring party discussing everything. But as the memory shard fades to white and loops and repeats, Bellamere, that is the Bellamere that's talked to you, not the Bellamere of these memories, is not there.
Oh,
this
God.
is. I got a real sense of finality from this. Let's go to Redemption Square.
Yeah.
All right. Well, nothing to do but make the journey, right?
Yeah.
All right. I assume you're still going at a fast pace to try and GTFO of the Heartland?
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Probably
get out of
fit.
here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. The tower next to our outpost. And we're in the area. You guys want to stop by for anything, or you want to just head over to Redemption Square?
I think we should just go.
All right, let's just go.
Yeah.
Just figured I'd ask in case anybody wanted anything.
Mhm.
Big Mac.
I'll have 2 number 9s.
The party on the fucking
A number
McDonald's
9
along the
large.
triangle.
Yeah. Number 9 large. A number 6 with extra dip.
A single black coffee.
Tiger's 100% single black coffee. Megan would also be black coffee, but only because like she looks at the picture and says, "That is oil. I would like the oil."
I don't have enough money for chicken nugget.
All right. On that very serious note.
Yeah. On that very serious note, it's watch time.
I guess it's time for some watches.
Yes.
All right.
Can it also be break time in a sec? Because I really need to.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, yes. I also need to rehydrate.
Perception.
Ooh, nice.
Disgrace.
Oh yeah, I want to take a fucking long rest. All my spell slots are fucking gone.
Yeah, I should probably get into the habit of doing that because I keep forgetting because I don't really cast spells on a day-to-day basis unless we're fighting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Somebody's taking a train to Sleepy Time Junction.
So my
So
ping
just goes to Nick's Xanax. Don't.
Yeah, so my ping is stupidly high, and you're hearing this about 6 seconds after I
Alex,
say it.
Are you muted on purpose?
Ping's super high.
Oh, okay. But like, oh wait, no, wait, that's the alternate one.
Yeah, that
Alex
is
isn't
the
muted,
fake Alex.
but I didn't hear anything when I saw them talk.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on break.
All right.
Excellent.
Okay, we're going on break.
Yeah, we're going on break, chat. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome back to D6 Tricks. My internet should be a little bit more stable, hopefully. And we are back, re-energized by Bone. I will not explain. So, first watch, all looks clear. Second watch, all looks clear. Which leaves third watch as you get out of the Heartland.
Okay. And my watch is probably not going to be super useful. I didn't roll with advantage because Nizip is going to spend the most of the night going through all of the memory shards and seeing if there's anything new to glean that has changed in them since they've kind of been doing this for a while in secret, and if anything's different, they'd probably notice.
Nothing looks different than when you first viewed the memory shards, other than Bellamere is no longer there.
So, all 11, no Bellamere?
All 11, no Bellamere.
Okay.
Alright.
Time magic really screws you up.
Yep. We are now at the dawn of a new day. As I check for random encounters.
Alright.
I said check for
Alright,
random
keep moving.
encounters. Okay, it rolled twice. I'll take the first one.
Oh, double dice.
Woo, double dice.
It's okay.
It's
May we have 2 random encounters, please?
If you insist.
Please, sir.
All right.
it's me.
Or XP.
After
Or XP.
All right.
after that very harrowing memory shard experience, it's me.
Yeah. You open the door. A planet is inside. He's angry at you. Roll initiative.
We're gonna shut that door and just like nope out of there.
Not today.
No, no, no. All right. You head towards the tower, and as you do, as it gets closer to noon, you hear like this loud cracking and creaking noise, and look around. It's the sound of like a tree being felled, and vroom, coming to a slamming halt down on the ground somewhere nearby.
Ooh.
And they didn't even bother to say timber.
Yeah, Tig fucking jumps out of their skin, whips around
Do
and
we
just...
investigate?
Probably, because this is pretty close to our village, to our outpost. So this isn't us problem.
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Alright.
All right. You investigate and come close to the site. There is a group of goblins clad in like red bandanas, several of which are like wielding axes. Others have short bows with them that are working on like felling this grove of trees nearby.
What were you
There's
saying?
like a
Goblins.
There's like a Lorax situation where the
Okay. Lorax situation.
there's like a Onceler situation where they're like stripping all the trees and like
Yep, they're going clear
and
cut.
stuff. Oh no, not near our outpost. They don't have a license for that.
You need to pay for the license.
Exactly.
Tell 'em off.
Oh, God.
All right.
All right. So this is
Tig
the
puffs themselves up.
yeah. This is the starter version of this group of goblins, which you are well over leveled for. So I'm not gonna like roll initiative for a full ass battle. Instead, just like describe what you do and roll skill checks for it. But I see you raise your hand.
Yeah, Tig puffs themselves up, clears their throat, runs through a little arpeggio in Goblin, and then swiftly goes over like a fucking supervisor, and in Goblin just barks, "Where's your permit?" What do you think you're doing? Where is your permit? Who is in charge?
One of the goblins
Oh, absolutely.
goes over, speaks to another goblin who's like slightly bigger than the rest and has like a very obviously blonde bob wig on, who marches over, shoves what looks like a permit in your face, and is like, "Do you know who I am?"
Takes it, looks at the paper. What does it say?
It is royal decree from the king authorizing the Hellfire Goblin clan to work on the acquisition and clearing of lumber for work projects throughout Sedaria.
Megan, if you would not mind verifying some authenticity, please. This would be a very
Megan?
bad look if it's a forgery.
You are accusing me of forgery. Do you know who I am? I will not stand for this accusation. I want to speak with your manager, says the goblin.
Do you know who
Slang.
I am?
You are
And
no-
Tig flashes their signet ring with like the emblem of Kendis Dane. You are the type of person who kisses my ring.
I would if it wasn't a forgery.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's your name?
What is your name? Because I'm going to report this to your manager.
Guys, Tig's better.
Is this one getting in trouble?
Oh, is that your manager?
His steaming. He is giving me some trouble. Tig kind of like looks down at their claws where the beginnings of lightning had been starting to spark, flicks it off.
I have a forgery kit. I can see if it's a forgery.
Oh, thank you. Will you please?
Okay.
Our expert.
Forgery kit with intelligence, please.
Meanwhile, Nick's playing along. This is so embarrassing.
14. It does not appear to be a forgery.
It's legit.
Really? Well, in that case, kind of makes a big show of looking over it, and how long is your crew going to be in the area?
Until this clearing is cleared and is actually a clear clearing.
Okay, so we're clear cutting in order to clear the clearing for clearing's sake. Understood. Now, where would the parameters of the Tig starts? It's like, Please hold on. Let me get my sketchbook out so I can make sure I understand the dimensions quickly. Starts, going into full like project manager. They're just trying to give him a hard time to try and see if this is like, is it really worth it to fuck with us? Basically, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another goblin walks over with a crudely drawn map. It looks like this was made for the goblin's benefit and not provided by the crown. Just like circling a bunch of trees and written in goblin, these ones.
Okay. Does it come like anywhere close to like the lands of like our keep or anything like that?
No,
No?
it does not.
Okay. In that case, Tig looks over it, nods. Thank you. Seems like this was just a misunderstanding. I was a little off in where I thought we were in terms of our surveyed lands. Carry on.
Yeah, this was an unacceptable interruption. I am going to report this straight to the head office, says the goblin, as you just walk off.
I was gonna say in Draconic, I can just eat them.
Barkat leans in. Ooh, are we eating them?
You don't know what... In Draconic, Tig just looks at them both. You don't know where they've been, or what they have. Probably not.
It's just the threat.
Arcat knows where they're gonna be, and that's gonna be in his belly.
Yeah.
It's probably not worth it if they're supposed to be here and they're on King's orders. They're not going to be bothering our keep, so let them cut.
Yeah.
Right.
Nix
Would
will...
Trill have wanted this?
Nix is gonna whisper to Helena. I thought you said they were supposed to have guns.
Yeah, and these are the ones that don't have guns. You think they hand out guns to every Tom, Dick, and Harry goblin?
I like the implications there are for like Harry Goblin.
Yeah, they're called bugbears. Anyway.
Heyo.
That's true. That's true.
All right. You continue to follow the river over towards your fort, and then from there head a little bit away from the fort to the tower, which you activate, and zoom across Sedaria to the western tower.
Woo!
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Right. Okay, we were there, aren't we?
Yeah. This is not Gretchen's office hours, so she is not in the Mage's Tower.
Oh, wash.
That's well. We got stuff to do anyway, so no time to dilly dally. We have a purpose.
All right. You descend the tower and start heading towards Redemption Square. You're not going to get all the way there, though, before dusk falls, and it is once more time for watch.
Nice.
We're doing good.
Advantage. 14. All seems clear. You're pretty focused on your end goal, but not like so focused you don't see you get distracted or anything. So basically, your watch, clean and quiet.
All right, no news is good news. All right.
Coolio.
Oh, it rolled onto one for a second, and I had my butt clenched.
Yeah.
I know we have advantage.
I, on the other hand, am easily distracted.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Swift hears one of the gods say clenched, and she's like, where?
Where?
No.
Yeah. So anyway, then after I defeated the giant ball sack and the baby, then there was like a war that lasted for 17 minutes, and she continues to talk about what whatever the hell she's talking about. You have no idea what she's referencing for the 4-hour journey. She doesn't see anything on watch.
Cool.
Nizip, you hear howling wolves during your watch.
Like normal
Let them
ones.
come.
Let them go.
All right. If you insist, you then start to hear, as the wolves continue howling, there's also a lot of grunting noises coming from the howling wolves' direction.
I don't want to get involved in that.
Probably for the best. And so, warg breeding season continues anew.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
I thought we took care of the war problem.
Yeah? And then there's more.
I guess there's-
They gotta come from
Does-
somewhere.
Does this mean the Tanglewood quest for Warg is just like always open?
No, you called a large population that was like gonna be a huge out of season problem.
Okay. This is normal Warg season.
Normal
Where
warg
they're at.
season.
Having normal Warg sex.
Season.
Warg season. All right.
Rabbit season.
Warg season.
Warg season!
Warg season fire. All right. As the new day dawns, you pack up, head southeast, and head back to the town that you visited so often. The town where it seems that you'll finally get the last memory shard and maybe some answers. The town of Redemption Square. And as you do, Barvir starts fiddling with some of the memory shards, like taking one in one hand and one in the other, and just kind of like sliding them until he clicks two of them together. I think I get it now. The seer sent me something.
Wait, it's like a puzzle?
No checks needed because specifically you have Barvir. He is doing this, and over the course of the next few minutes takes more and more of the memory shard pieces, clicking more of them together as if he's in a trance, until all 11 that you have get together and click into something that looks like a little bowl with a stick in the center sticking out of it, and from that stick a like faint beam of light shines towards the church in Redemption Square.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. He's got
He's gonna be
satellite cable.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awkward explanation.
I have been messing with these for how long, and I didn't even think of this?
Well, you've only been looking at them one at a time, right? Yeah, never in my wildest dreams. Good eyes.
Well, let's follow the beam.
All right.
Follow the beam.
You follow
Let us-
you follow the beam. The beam leads you into the church, which you press the doors of open. It is empty. It looks like service has ended for the day or just wasn't held today. And as you continue following the beam until like the beam slowly cuts off at like this space on the altar where it stops as if there would be an object of some kind that would stop the beam, but instead it looks like there's just empty air.
I guess we just feel around for it.
Yeah, time to look around.
This is gonna be a bit awkward if someone comes in.
All right.
Don't mind us. We're just feeling your altar. It's a really nice feeling altar.
Jesus.
You feel around at the altar and your hand stops on something that is there. You grab it, pull it out, and like this layer of dust falls away, revealing in your hand the 12th memory shard.
Oh boy.
Wow.
And no physical challenge, needed.
We had Barvier.
You had Barvier?
Yep.
Yeah, but
We had Barver.
This memory
all
shard
right, should we?
has no seal on it.
Oh, well, okay.
I was gonna say, I feel like the puzzle is kind of
That's
getting
the
to
seal.
this point.
Yeah.
Memory shot 12.
All right.
Not reading that.
We got. Whoops. Whoopsies.
All right. You look into the memory shard, and as all of them have, it fades the world around you into white, and then you find yourselves in Redemption Square, not as fully built up as you see it now, more of a village, and in the middle of it, there is a young tiefling child getting thrown to the ground by a well-dressed dwarf in like a merchant's costume with several guards flanking him and a cart, as the dwarf yells, "Look here, you cheeky little brat. It's tax season, and everybody pays the tax." The tiefling kid looks up, spits at him. Another tiefling runs up. "Leave my brother alone!" As the dwarf looks over to the side, grabs the tiefling kid that spit at him by the scruff of the neck, holds him upwards. "Oh, you mean this one? The little runaway trying to evade what's rightfully ours? He didn't do anything to you. No, he didn't. It's because he didn't that I've got a problem. Our wonderful king is going to revolutionize Sedaria, see? And in order to do that, in order to reactivate all these projects left abandoned by the kings of the past, we need money. And that comes from people like you and me." The tiefling being held up says, "Fuck you! We don't have anything! We're kids! Your kids. And seeing as your dear old mumsy and dadsy are dead, that makes you the heads of your household, which leaves you in charge of payment. So, are you going to give me what is owed? Or do I have to take it some other way?" The second tiefling, the one who's not being held, says, "We'll pay you double next year. Just let him go. We'll find a way to do it." The dwarf looks between the two, sighs. "Fine. Got better things to do than deal with you little blighters anyway." Tosses the tiefling to the ground. "I'm gonna come back exactly on this day next year, and you're gonna give me what I owe, so your little shithole of a town can be something beautiful for once." And he and the merchant cart ride off. The second tiefling runs over to the fallen one. "Aragos, are you all right? He didn't break anything, did he?" "No, Augustine," says Aragos, the first tiefling. "You know, I'm supposed to be the troublemaker in the family. You've got a really bad habit of sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Well, when I see something wrong, I gotta do something about it, right?" says Augustine, dusting off Aragos, pulling him up. "Come on. We gotta think of a way to get some money." The scene fades to white again and goes to a new scene. A year later, the child you saw before, Aragos, has been put up on a makeshift gallows. The taxman standing next to an executioner. "You know, I don't believe in a lot of things. What I do believe in are these: money and promises. And some among you deliver neither. What I ask is simple: tithes for the king to make your miserable lives better. And if you can't do that, examples have to be made." A bound and gagged Augustine is trying to free himself from a nearby tied up post and rush over to the set of gallows, but he is too late as the executioner pulls the lever and Aragos, the young child tiefling, is hanged. The scene fades to white again, this time to much more modern days, in the middle of the church. Egrent, the steward of the town, who I think you met long, long ago to explain how things work to you, who is against calling Augustine the Mad King, is in the church saying a prayer when the doors burst open and a haggard-looking Augustine looks in. He looks like heavily wounded from several necrotic injuries. He looks emaciated, haggard, like he hasn't slept in days, and runs over to the altar, like falls down on his hands and knees and starts crying. Egrent kneels down beside him, puts her hands on his shoulders. What's wrong? What's wrong, my lost sheep? All I wanted was to be a better king than whatever monster did that to my brother. All I wanted was to make him proud of me. But I keep seeing him. I keep seeing him in pain and torture, and worse, I keep seeing him looking down on me. So he's angry at me. I see so many terrible things. I see so many awful things. I want it to stop. It's horrible. I want it to stop. And he keeps on weeping into Egrent's arms as she looks concerned. This I can do, if it will bring you peace, my little sheep. And the scene fades to white again. You snap back to reality, and you hear Egrent's voice behind you. Welcome back. You have questions.
No, you didn't.
He was in pain. He was going mad from it. It was the only way I could think of to spare him.
Did it help?
He is no longer tormented by these visions. In that sense, his soul at least is saved for a few more years before it can get corrupted even further.
Oh.
I don't even know what to say.
I understand your judgment, but I will stand by what I have done until my dying breath.
I don't want to judge. If he was that desperate, I guess, but I guess in ways it all makes sense now.
The world calls him a mad king. All I have known since the day those poor boys were dropped off in my town was a sad and lonely young sheep needing a shepherd who had his support system taken away. I have tried to fill that void where I can. I have not been there as I should have, looking after the rest of this town. But though the world sees cruelty and anger, he will always be that young sheep to me.
You know, I was starting to believe that. I knew he had good intentions. But I don't even know what's right or wrong anymore. I can't even judge this.
Was there no community here when they were dropped off? Was there nobody else living in Redemption Square?
A small community. Nowhere. Well, I was about to brag, but truthfully, we have not grown much in the years since our founding.
Because that was my question then, which was, if there was a community, how could the community stand and let this happen? But
sometimes one is so focused on one's own redemption, one neglects to help others along that road.
Well, give him something in the end, I suppose.
I gave him time. Time for, hopefully, the madness to be abated somewhat.
Do you really think it would do so on its own?
On its
with
own.
no intervention, with no help? You really think he'll get better? Just...
Certainly not with the succubus poisoning his mind.
I was gonna say... That's the thing.
If she feeds him the lie, from the blade dangling above his neck. What reason has he not to? What reason has he to believe? It is no longer there.
A man that has to rely on everybody else to be his eyes, so you can no longer see his truth.
That's what I mean. It's not even him anymore. It's everyone around him. The problem is, though, if we deal with Lalaya, what the hell will his reaction be?
Poor, I've no doubt of that.
No matter what we do, I'm sure the reaction will be poor, so...
Always to lie in a kind of deceit. And to find it comfortable.
Unfortunately, one can have the purest of intentions, but when there is poison in the well, everything suffers. You can remove the poison, but the damage is done.
It is not my place to judge you for your intentions with Augustine, nor to tell you what should be done with him. The most I would ask is that you take away that poisonous whisper from his ears before she finishes his corruption and claims his soul for good.
Well, that is on the docket.
It seems like our best option now.
Cracks knuckles.
Do you really think the corruption is only that deep?
I do not claim to know the inner machinations of his mind. I know only the pain he showed me. But succubi, they are manipulative in a great variety of ways, but what they want is very simple. And they can only claim that soul with betrayal of thought, word, and deed. His thoughts and his deeds have betrayed him, but he made a vow with his word to never harm Redemption Square. And should that vow be broken, he is lost.
Oh. Well, there we go.
Thank you for being honest.
Thank you. We've got a measure now, at least.
But isn't the problem the fact that the corruption isn't just at Augustine anymore? The guardian angel of Sideria is corrupted. the very foundations of this world have been poisoned.
That they have. And damage has been done. But the town I stand steward of over is called Redemption Square.
Is it? Perhaps damage has been done. We must stop it from progressing any further. And if this is the foothold, then we must place our roots down on. Stop damage to stop this festering from spreading any further. So be it. We have a lead to continue our duty.
And what's to stop the poison from affecting us too?
That is a question only you can answer for yourself. Only you can know your convictions, can know the strength of your convictions enough to understand that answer. I will follow my directive as a protector.
Yes, but I have to wonder. Why wasn't the previous king given the same choice at redemption? There was no fixing the problems that had arisen that were why Augustine went down the road he did. Instead, he took power for himself as though he knew better. Clearly, while we might have thought that, oh yeah, the previous king had a fairly good rule. I mean, look at what the people's reaction was when he was dead and gone. But there was still corruption. They were still killing children because they couldn't pay taxes.
Is it?
But there was no fixing that. It was take over and try again.
So the evil of the individual instead sparked a revolution so that we could once more have evil of the system.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He was hurt by the individual. I don't know what Chant's system was like, but
It is the tragedy that those who claim to see far and wide can miss the little details. Such are, I suppose, the nature of politics.
also,
Well-
it's not just the throne. It's every single person who looked at two starving children and didn't give them help or money to prevent the fate. So, there are plenty of places where somebody could have interceded, but none of it happened. And here we are.
Well, we need to put our hopes on Princess Song now. Maybe she can break the cycle at last.
Wherever she may be.
But first, so that she may not be fed the same poison as Augustine, we must purge the evil from this world. And whispers to him lies of the blade that hangs about his neck.
True. I'm more so just worried of how strong she is currently.
is no time for fear. She will not be getting any weaker. Next.
I suppose. Well, be careful then. And then, like, they just have a moment where they blink and sort of look at whoever's holding. I'm guessing Bob is still holding the shot. Just like, wait, what about Bellamere? He didn't appear.
That was going to be my next question.
Though I lack chronomancy myself, I am familiar with this effect. If you wish to find the Seeker, then all of the shards must be united. But, as I'm sure you have been warned, what awaits on the other side is inevitable. Only go when you are truly ready.
Oh. Okay.
Out of character, is this like we're not high enough
Thanks
level
for
for this
the-
yet thing, or
I don't even know where to pop up.
This is yeah, that's gonna be a hard ass boss fight in there.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm guessing at least he's safe for now. In a ways.
Yeah.
maybe a few more sessions.
Yeah.
We'll be ready. Maybe another year of this, and then we'll be ready. No, not another year. We gotta
We're
we gotta
on
lock
session,
in, guys.
Session 79. If we get to session 179, then maybe.
Maybe you'll be fine.
Okay, I doubt it'll be that long.
I apologize. I don't really know how to respond because Nizip is very much insistent on, okay, but we can save him. And I'm like, okay, but no.
Okay, but we're gonna save him or die trying.
I know. I know.
We'll save him or die trying. We're most likely gonna die trying. Well,
We'll. After they come to that resolution, Nyx will turn back to Ygritte and say, if I may ask, what do you hope from all of this? Do you want us to save Augustine?
As I said, the town I am steward over is Redemption Square.
Well, I guess we can only do our best.
And we can't make any promises.
No, not this time.
All we can promise is our utmost effort. We have to hope. As much as you.
Ygritte just nods.
I can't stay in here anymore. I need to catch some air.
All right.
we got a demon to slay.
Yeah, you got a demon to slay and a princess to
Back
find.
to their reality.
Yep.
The same difference.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably the demon first, so the princess doesn't get tainted or whatever. Because she sounds like a very nice person, but succubus or succubi. So
Gods, heaven forbid she have a hobby.
Yeah. God forbid women do anything.
Whatever happened to supporting women? Yeah.
okay, I support women's rights to do wrong, but also Megan is. You know what? No, Megan's also a girl. This is
Megan is the ultimate woman right. Paladin right.
Oh boy. Woo! Well,
she can make the judgment call on this and say, no, the demon's got to go.
Gotta go.
Well, we're trying to de-demonize her anyway, so...
Yeah.
Right. So, have we left at this point, or are we leaving?
You've left at this point.
Ty just went outside. Didn't want to be in the chapel anymore, so...
We've left, okay.
Yeah. So now what?
To be honest, I thought that would be the resolution, but I guess we have to wait a bit longer.
Always more work to be done, isn't there?
At least
Alright.
we know some things, and I didn't have to sell part of my soul to an owl to find that out. We just did a few gnolls.
Also that. There we go. So...
Still think we should have killed him, but...
Yeah, well, you think that's the lesson all the time.
No, I think Nyx is right in this case. It was really kind of practically at the foot of the castle. It would have been probably no issue to have very quick backup on our asses very swiftly, especially since, they are the king's eyes or whatever that implies they're in communication. Anyway, Nyx, you're right this time.
Oh, thanks.
Now, shall we evaluate our priorities?
Yes, because we've kind of done all the checklists we were doing. So,
Yeah, I can't avoid fighting the main bosses forever.
Let's go to the quest log.
We gotta get this. We gotta finish looking for the seals first.
Oh,
That's one check. Yeah, that's the other. I know we were all looking for the memory shards and the treasure hoards. The seals are kind of like the big important thing.
I genuinely forgot about the seals.
Oops!
Well, with the Seal of Acheron, were we going to go for getting all 40 pieces for whatever bonus that bonus that entailed?
Yes, that was the plan.
All right, so we gotta go kill the succubus that's saying, "Oh yes, use the Acherite. Let's go look for some more Acherite."
Hell yeah! Right, fire with fire.
I mean, currently, Ty kind of shovels through their bag. We have 31 bits of Acherite ore, so we are close.
Yeah.
Yes,
We just need to do one more. We just need to do one more mine.
My main question is, how specific are they going to be regarding where the Acherite came from? Because for all we know, the 10 we got from the Underdark could count as a 10 entirely other optional bits that they weren't expecting us to get.
Yeah, good point. Let me look through my... Give me a moment. Ty just starts flipping through their notes.
Because while I don't like the idea of having to go to 2 more mines, it is possible that there is more reward in it for us if we have 50 pieces from 5 different mines. And knowing what we know now, all the boons we can get would be helpful.
Yeah. There's a freaking dragon out there. He's really scary. And also, plague. Also, a corrupted angel.
Plague angel.
Brings plagues. Yeah. And hot lady, succubus.
The most dangerous threat of all, a hot woman.
Truly.
I mean, not really for this party, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the robot knows what sex is.
It's you have robot, asexual dragon, gay elf, and Tig.
I don't think so.
Who says I am gay?
You.
Yeah.
Your actions.
You've been looking at every pair of Bara elf titties that we've come across this entire adventure.
Well, if that implies nothing.
Oh, well, if that's not what you're after, then I also have oil massages and Baja Blast.
And also, don't forget, Lilia wasn't seducing. What was it? Was Lilia seducing Augustine? I wasn't there for it.
A little bit.
Not
Okay,
in like, a sexual way.
Yeah.
She wasn't like primarily sexually,
No.
intellectually.
It was like power psychology.
Yeah, seducing him. Yeah.
She wasn't saying, I have titties, you must obey.
Yes,
That's
dear.
behind closed doors.
Yeah. It's a different kind of seduction.
Dear
But not the,
Kikyo,
sexual
can
kind.
you draw Lilia being, I have titties, you must obey?
Even more booba, thank you.
More booba.
Okay, what I have written for the Lord of the Teeth is there are deposits in the Heartland and Desert, 10 pieces of Acrite ore from each, 30 total, and he will open the way, 40, and he will retrieve it for us.
Yes.
I will probably go
retrieve it
listen
for us.
back for 40 pieces, yeah. I'm probably gonna go back and like actually listen to the session so I can get the phrasing just to make sure, because what Moore said was, yeah, absolutely. We want to make sure that
We got it
it
right,
wasn't specifically that ore from those mines, and any ore would do. So, but yeah, so that's where we stand on that.
We gotta go back to the Heartland.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and say it was meant to be 2 from the desert and 2 from the Heartland. Underdark does not count.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So we just
so
have spare then. That's all right.
Indeed. Okay, and then
I do wonder if that could be used as a bargaining chip for, hey, we also have some Underdark. Is there something we can get out of this? But because yeah, I was gonna say the quest log specifically does say ore from each of the 4 deposits, was why I brought it up.
Yeah, and thank you for pointing that out. Good eye.
Okay. Did we come across the Acrite mine in the Heartlands, or the Acrite mines plural?
We came
We have
across
not
one, didn't
really
we?
gone for. Yeah, like we know where like a few of them are, at least from Carolina's reckoning, but we haven't like gone for them because we've been avoiding the Heartlands.
Because
so,
we saw
Okay.
someone else mining one of the Heartland ones, didn't we?
I believe so. There was pit mining. I don't think it was Acrite though. It might have been something else.
Yeah, that was goblins who were mining like stone blocks.
Yeah, they're.
Oh,
making-
okay.
That's what I
I
was thinking.
swore that I
They were doing
remembered.
Minecraft.
I had remembered somewhere in like one of
There
this
were
areas.
There were a group of kobolds who had a mine. Remember the digger robot? So there was like that. That's the only.
That was the Mechanite plus the
That was
Yeah.
Mechanite.
Underdark.
Yeah,
entrance.
plus Underdark. So that's the only one I can think of where other people were mining.
Yeah. Okay. I might have just been mixing it up.
Could be. Who knows?
Very easy to do.
Truly. You know.
Mine Acrite.
Also, I guess just from a metagaming standpoint, having all 12 shards in the lockbox will not affect anything, yes?
It will not affect anything. You have to consciously lock them all
Okay.
together.
Just making sure
Okay.
that them being in the box that they're in isn't going to be problematic.
Oh no, the final one slipped
And then
in.
the inevitable. Oh no, it just slipped in. Oh.
Yeah. What's up, motherfuckers? I am inevitable. Snaps fingers.
I was about to say we put all the shards into one box. All of a sudden, like the hand of the inevitable, like comes out like a freaking zombie movie.
But see, it pulls in just Nizup because I was just putting it in my bag, and it's like, oh, bye, Nizup.
Well,
Hope you can solo the inevitable. Is it?
I imagine it's like one of those marble games. You just shake it enough, and eventually they'll fall into shape, right?
Oh god, we better. Somebody who's not riding the horse should probably carry that.
Well, it's in the portable hole, so not affected by.
Not affected by gravity. Yes, so they're just sitting there.
Goodness.
Okay,
So, yeah.
So Carolina, any leads you have in the Heartlands?
Yeah, let's see. Closest to mine
It'd
as
be
I look
super
for
sexy of you if you did.
as I look for the feature that can point towards
Oh,
nearest
Nearest
features.
Riz.
I'm sorry, Nizip has what? No,
Yeah,
say it. I want to hear you say it again. Say it.
Oh. I said Nisip has Riz?
I dare you to tell them that.
No, because then they'll raise their
Devil
eyebrow and
dog
they'll get
dare
a
you.
weird. Just walks up. Wow, Nizip, I think you've got a bit of Riz there.
The fuck does that mean?
It's a shortened term for charisma.
No, I don't. That's my literal worst stat.
Oh, I don't know. I think Carolina looks a bit flattered.
Carolina looks up. Fucking excuse you.
So theoretically, when we go to beat up like any of the big bosses, could we like ring up Mizraeli and be like, "Hey, yo, we could really use that chainsword of yours."
Yes.
Theoretically, if you like get to a place,
you and the chainsword, you gotta.
yeah, if you get to a place where it's logical that you could call on either any sidekick or specifically Miss Raleigh, you can go look for her.
Yay!
Okay, maybe if we stop by the desert and we're like, "Hey, you should probably stock up on strong people before we, go beat up like either lizard and beat up the lizard and slash or the succubus." Yo, Miss Raleigh, chainsaw, you hold up that chainsaw.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But yeah, no. Nizip, I think, has the least Riz in the party. Megan's at least a girl. Nizip is the agender ace character of the party.
So
Megan might be a machine.
So Megan's charisma is 11. Nizip's is 12. Wildlands is 8.
Wait, Megan? Okay.
You have the third least.
I forget about the literal child.
A little child
Mix is
who's been
20, so-
T-posing in the corner.
Yeah.
Also, Megan's charisma is only 11.
Yeah, it's only 11.
Paladin.
Oh,
Whiny.
Look, I know her womanly wiles are doing a lot of carrying, but no, her charisma's only 11.
Paladin's a charisma caster.
As soon as I said that, I was like, wait, what?
Megan doesn't really cast a lot of spells, though.
You know what?
And
That's
Yeah,
better.
no, she just
casts don't need attacks.
yeah, she just beats the crap out of everybody. That's what she does.
Spell slots for smites.
I mean,
you.
Also just
Exactly.
means never gonna multi-class, so that's fair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Megan's kind of like my first real serious D&D character, so I went kind of simple.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
Straight
and it
paladin
works.
is good.
Mhm.
Oh, straight paladin is amazing,
yeah.
honestly.
it's excellent.
Yeah, because hit things real hard with a big sword. That's the way she goes.
I love
It's
it
just
for it.
because it's one of those rules that wasn't in the original release of 5th Ed, but they put it in an errata that you have to be able to multi-class out of your class as well with minimum stats.
Nah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I also did not know that.
They made a slight change to that a few years before 5.5 was coming around, that they were like, yeah, no, you have to be able to go into your class if you want to go out of your class.
However, Megan is she's that cool.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
God.
She's so cool
I mean,
and
she
sexy.
gets that robot
Paladin
rights.
is busted. You don't need to multi-class out of Paladin.
Yeah, I'm
This is
just.
only 11 because we're fleshy. If we were if we were mechanical, off the charts.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
We got Megan pinup
Listen,
calendars.
she would love to. Yeah, she would love to interface with a fellow robot.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Show a little bit of IO, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe copy paste a few files,
Hey.
do a couple file transfers between hard
Apparently,
drives.
did you find anything?
All right. So I think I got it. I think across the lake.
All right.
Cool. Is this the lake?
Good.
Oh, that works out.
Nope.
No, the
This-
lake.
Oh, that lake. Okay.
The one we're standing next to.
Okay.
I
Should we go around, or should I pull up
the boat?
Should I? I was about to ask. Should I pull up the angry boat? Or should we go around?
That's something we can
I wanted
decide.
to ask some questions of the boat, but
That is something we can decide next time on Legends of the Wildlands.
hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for session. We will see you all next time, where hopefully my internet will behave a little bit better. Bye-bye.
Oh yeah. Fingers crossed.
Bye.
Bye.